instead of relying on a multitude of things. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's gonna make a platform stand out. What makes a product sell is what makes the consumer come back. That's how businesses work. When you run a business first product, you want people to come back, right? You want people to come back to your site. You want people to come back to your platform. You want people to go come back and buy your product, right? Or consume your product. How do you do that? You got to have something that distinguishes in the market. And you can't do the same thing as everybody else or just rely on one thing like politics to sell everything. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, it's gonna keep the site running, but from a long-term standpoint, people are not gonna want to go there. No, you gotta find a way to make it so other thing it can yeah. That's why I'm saying this with love. Like I'm saying this with love, Rippers. Like literally, I was saying like why not have a system where you can show where you could show what streams needs to improve their streams. Hey, you need to title your keywords better. I wouldn't mind that. You know what I'm saying? Like a metric system telling you what you need to improve. You know how good that would be? That would be elite. I think Rumble is sleeping on these ideas. Low key, let me run at the seat. Like I'm telling you this. This would actually change Rumble as a whole. It would change streaming. Streaming would actually be a 10 times better. Twitch doesn't have a current system to tell you. Streaming doesn't have a good algorithmic discovery. I'm telling you, Rumble could take this space. They're not seeing that. They can low key because Twitch is struggling with that enormously. They don't know how to make people get discovered. You might get like 20 viewers, but they have issues trying to recommend streamers to watch. It's getting better because of TikTok and all this, but they low key could take that market. If they had a metric system to tell based on your performance, based on how you're streaming, based on how you're doing, everything would change. I'm telling you this. It would be a game changer. And I don't know. I don't know if I know some people might not agree with this, but I know this because I'm about to be starting my own little company. And I know I learned these secrets from how Rumble operates. I've learned also to trust in my instincts. You want to target a younger audience and an older audience. The goal of building something in this life is when you're building a product, you're supposed to target both spectrums of the people. And that's one thing I think Rumble has done good in some points, and they've also done bad in some points. Is that they focus too much on the older people or they focus too much on the younger people. You got to find a balance. Millennials, have older people, and then you have the Gen Z or Gen Alpha and Gen Beta. You have all five of them. You find a way to make it so they connect together. A metric system telling what their videos needs to improve or streams need to improve on. Like their thumbnails can be better or this can be better. That will force the streamers to be like, oh, now I can see where I can make it as a streamer. More streamers will want to stream. They'll want to stream here. They won't want to stream on YouTube. They won't want to stream on Twitch because Twitch doesn't have that. I'm telling you this. What's up? What's up, Church? I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this from a business owner. Low key, that would be the best choice. I'm telling you this. Disagree with me on this. I would love to be a part of a platform where I can see what performance metrics I need to improve it. And I wouldn't be mine with that. Yeah, they have how you get into the creator program. That's cool. But like, what can I improve to be a better streamer on Rumble? How could I be a better live streamer? That's something that's struggling in the streaming space. No streaming platform is offering that. I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good up, Church. But yeah, like that's something that they're failing to touch. How could I be a better streamer? How can separating the payments? Why not? Like, look, you have Rumble Wallet, right? How about have a creator program where you could choose hey, I want to opt into the regular Rumble creator program, or how do I opt into the premium member? I could become a premium member. I could get all the perks from premium, and then you kind of free agent type jump, a free agent type of jump, or you can do your own hosting. Yeah, look, you could do your own hosting. That's one thing I saw on some sites. They allow you to host your own servers. That would be kind of nice. You get some premium. I'm telling you this. Yeah, really? What you mean, really? Are you talking about? Yeah, there's a lot of sites that allow you to host your own thing. If they could go allow that, I think that would take the market space. Growing up, I don't know. Maybe it's because the way I grew up, I'm willing to experiment with things that's never been done before. But for me, that's just from a business standpoint, that's low key smart because nobody's touching it. You already have the free speech. Imagine if you allowed something like that. It would actually change Rumble as a whole. It would change the streaming platform. It would change the market. Yeah, you can host your own servers. There's some independent sites that you can host your own servers. If Rumble allowed that, I think people would actually be cool with it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be awesome. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just talking. But yeah, man, like I think me personally, I would kind of be like, I would kind of attack spaces that are missing in the spot. Like missing, like I would say something like this. You click on your dashboard, right? So you click on your dashboard, your channel dashboard, you click on your videos. I'm 24. I'm 24. You click on your dashboard and you go on your channel dashboard. You see your videos. It says UBL has he needs, or it says it requires more of a better type or a better type keywords. Or, he needs to engage with the audience a lot better, right? You imagine what that would do. I'm just talking, Zay, but imagine as a software, you could see the keywords. Oh, I need to have this. He needs better keywords. He needs this. Yo, I can add this. And I'll show you what I mean. Like, look. So, but yeah, how you been? How I been, Zay? I've been good. I gotta call the school probably on but yeah. I know people probably not they gonna watch people will watch my stream but not gonna talk. They don't even listen to what I'm saying. I see people are watching because they're waiting for me to say something hateful. But I'm not gonna say nothing hateful. It's something I've talked about because I know my own views. But it's just something I noticed. It could help the platform more than hurt a platform. And that's one thing I've said, like a lot of stuff. Yeah, we not gonna do all that. I do. Nah, but it's just like I see people in my live streams, like on my other platforms, they'll watch what I say and think I said something negative and complain about Rumble. I'm not complaining. I'm actually doing the opposite of complaining. I'm actually talking about a solution in the live streaming space. Like, what I'm building is going to help discovery. That's why I'm telling you, Rumble low-key could touch on this. I gave them so many great ideas. I've given so many good ideas. People don't listen. I'll be telling you, they low-key, this is a market they could touch. LOL, what did you just say? JK. Nah, rippers, but it's just like, I know you're watching. You actually talk. All the other people are just quiet because they're waiting for me to say something hateful. That's what they're waiting for. They're waiting for me to say something bad about it. I'm not here to do that. What kind of camera you think you getting? I'll subscribe to you. I'm leaving. Yeah, we're not go. Hey, we're not go. I don't do mean stuff. What kind of Man, I don't know. That junk's gonna be expensive. But I'm gonna probably try to. My goal is to get like a job, probably by the end of this year, like beginning of this year, maybe in the middle. I'm be working and stuff. Um, but yeah, like I wanna get like maybe like a something easy. You know what I'm saying? Man, can I talk to you? Really? Why? Why am I gonna start working? Because I want to pay for my school. I'm starting my own business. And I want to be able to fund like certain stuff, and it's gonna require finances. Now, granted, I'm gonna be partnering with the school. I'm trying to partner with the school on Monday. I'm gonna see if I can do it. I'm gonna see if I can talk to student life. Hopefully, I can pull it off. But it's just something I've been saying that I want the GoPro third. It got crazy. You are the best YouTuber. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not mean, Sanaya. I'm actually pretty nice to people. Like people will think I'm mean and talk. I don't talk down on my viewers. Like even on my Rumble viewers. I don't hate none of my people. I love my audience. I just bring solutions. Believe it or not, I bring solutions. Just to save the thing, you know what I'm saying? Nobody really but you do. You're the best YouTuber. Yo, what's up, Logger? Yeah, GoPro is but a GoPro is mad expensive though. Ain't it like 1K? I gotta stack my duckies before I spend a bag. Like I went crazy with my streaming money, Zay. That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, save your money. I went and bought the Xbox. I went and bought some headphones. I low key, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I ever do get money like that in the future, like, I'm making money off of this, off of my job, and off my business. I'm probably not gonna. I'm probably not gonna do that again. Like, that's gonna ruin the thing. Do you like WWE? Sanaya? It's Sanaya Holmes, right? Just kidding. Is it supposed to be homeless? 350? Oh, okay. I mean, it's not too bad. I don't know. I haven't seen the old GoPros. I know the GoPros could cost up to 1K because I've seen it at like Target and stuff. But yeah, man, it's something I thought. But yeah, like from the Rumble standpoint, I kind of think they really got. Just kidding. Said Holmes. That's crazy. How did you find my strength? Are you a girl though too, Sanaya? And shout out to you. Thank you for coming out. Cause I really love meeting some. I gotta say this. I'm not homeless. Yeah, I know you're not homeless. He's just trolling. But I appreciate you coming to the streams. How did y'all find my streams? I know Zay's a part of my community. I'm not gonna ask Zay because he's been here. I know Logger's a part of my community. I'm a boy. No, I'm talking about Sanaya. But yeah. Just kidding. Yes, I'm a girl. And what made you come to the channel? Because I don't know. Some people come in the chat and just be like, they'll do some weird junk. They'll come into the chats. They'll just come into the chat and say some weird stuff. But, yeah, man. I hope nothing but the best for y'all, man. I really like your channel. Yeah, and I come in here motivated. I like, believe it or not, I want to uplift people. I just found it. Okay. Yeah, some people come in here because, oh, they like my channel, they like my vibe. I hear a lot of people say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, when I be going to, you know what's crazy? Last year, man, I had one of the craziest starts to the year. Like, last year, this is before I met Zay. Because I think I met Zay through a live. I think it was through Phil's live. But, like, you know what's crazy in 2025? I literally I was in a low point in my life. I was at the lowest point of my life. Saying like I was in a very low, a very, very, very bad low. And I definitely I questioned my life, bro. You know, and I like your glasses, I appreciate it. Um Hit the like button on what is your dream that you want to come to life? Building my business that can help other people. I want to help other people. My goal is that my business can help my local community. I want it to help my community. I want to help people as a whole. I want to help people around me. I want to serve my community. That's it. I don't want to be a big streamer. I don't want none of that stuff. I want to serve my community, and I want it to serve the world too, so people could get fairness. I don't want to mention what it is because I feel like that'll give too much. But my goal is that my business helps people that didn't have opportunities get opportunities, because I never had those opportunities growing up in the area that I live in. I had to I had to go farther out. I want it to be here, so you don't need to go farther out. Like, you can stay here and you can get discovered. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing about me. I kind of want that for people because I didn't have that, and I didn't have that growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to go to, let's say you live in Jacksonville, Mississippi, right? Jackson, Mississippi. I don't live there, but I live in Florida. But I'm giving an example. You got to go farther out to get discovered. I don't want that. I want it to be to the point where people can stay in a certain spot. They get discovered. They also can see what they did wrong, too. This is why I'm bringing up this to Rumble. You can see what you're doing wrong and improve it. This makes life easier, because then you don't have to just rely on, oh, you just did videos, you just have to figure it out. That's a market they can touch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking about that. And I've been training these kids, and they be talking about, thank you for helping me out. And I was training them in basketball. And like, oh, thank you, we got better because of you. And they've been making massive improvements. I've gotten them right. These kids weren't that good. Like, when I saw them first play, they were bad. But I'll fix them up. And what I'm building right now is going to be people like them. They get opportunities and they'll get a chance. They're not going to have to go all the way to Jacksonville, Florida. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's because that junk's low-key not fair that you got to go all the way out just to get attention. I don't want that. I want it to be to a point where you can in your area, you can get discovered. You don't have to go all the way all across town. And that's the problem. A lot of people don't got the money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people don't got the money all the time. Where you from? America? I'm American. So, oh, you talking about Sanaya? Yeah, like, I wanted to just go overseas, but something told me in my heart I gotta stay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to stay. And I'm gonna be honest. This is why I say, but Rumble really could benefit what I'm telling them. I be telling them some great ideas, but no, they don't be listening. They don't be listening. I be telling them. Oh, I mean, it's North Carolina. I don't know if Sanaya streams though. I don't meet with fans. I haven't met none of my fans. None of my only fans I don't know are okay. Like, I've had, like, you know what's crazy in this chat? I've had women come to my chat. Either they're hitting on me, attracted to me, and then they stop the ones that were attracted to me, they stop coming to my live streams. Like, there's a couple of the girls that stay because they mess with me, but most of them, they left. I think they left because I didn't want them no more. So I don't know if I said something that hurt them. I've had that. You want to become a teacher? That's good. How old are you? She sounds young. I don't know. I feel like she sounds young. Yeah, a lot of people want to be a teacher. You could be a nurse. You're 8. Dang. I get a lot of the younger audience, like 8-year-olds. I get like 20-year-olds sometimes. I get 15. I get 19. I knew she was young. I didn't think she was. Oh, she was. Because I've had 11-year-olds in this chat too. Like, I don't know. It's the YouTube algorithm. You recommend a lot of kids to this type of content. But I don't really curse. Forget what I said. But it's dang, that's crazy. Y'all kill me, bro. But yeah, like I'm dead serious. I think I want to help as much as I can help people. What's up? Whoa, what's good, Master Rumble? What's good, my boy? How you been? How you been, Master Rumble? How you doing? I was talking about this, Rumble. I was talking about this, right? I was trying to mention a Rumble. Why don't they have a feature you recommend? You can tell people what they're doing wrong in their content, and you can improve. You can see what you need to improve on, so your stream you can gain more visibility. I was talking about that. Why doesn't Rumble have that as a thing? And don't say, oh, the dashboard. No, it doesn't really. It doesn't have that type of feature. It has retention, but I'm talking about what you did wrong, what you could do, like, hey, being more entertaining with your crowd, with your streaming, with your audience. I was talking about why don't they have a feature like that where you can kind of tell you what you need to improve, and you can kind of improve off that point, and it would actually kind of bring retention. And so, like I was saying that, yes, how old are you? Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me with this. So, yeah, you been good? That's good. But yeah, do you agree with me on that? Why don't they have that? And then like with the monetization, I was talking about why don't they have, I feel like he's white. I'm telling you he's white. But I don't know. I can't tell. I don't really care. We love our every race. Love every race in this chat. Oh, he left? Did he leave? Don't tell me he left. Like Rumble really can go from, yeah, like Rumble really is actually, in my opinion, I give it a lot of junk. I give it a lot of junk, Master Rumble. I give it a lot of junk. But I think me personally, I think it could be better than what it is. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like a where you get like a metric that tells you, oh, you need to engage with your audience. You need to engage with your audience better. Like engage with the audience during the during the gameplay. Or like you need to title your keywords better. Or like you have like a rising spotlight. Like let's say, like Cat Dog, right? He has 5K. They're like, oh, he's an upcoming Rumble streamer. You have a list of people. You have like 10 to 15 people that's rising on the streaming platform. You could show all those people. And then when you click on their channel, you could see, I mean, not probably too much money, but you could probably check and see a spotlight of all those small creators that are growing. And it would actually low-key be good. It would actually boost visibility. Bro, no streaming platform has a metric system to tell what you did wrong. Ever. I don't know why Rumble is not touching on that. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this with love. I'm saying this with respect. A metric system like that would be crazy. You be legend. Unknown by legend. What's up? What you talking about, Sanaa? What's up? You could see, the different thing. Yeah, like Rumble Wallet. I think I would have spaced Rumble Shorts. Now, me personally, you remember that blonde light little girl say she's 3 or 5? Oh yeah, I remember her. I think her name was like Maya. Yeah, she left. I haven't seen her in a minute. But I think Rumble Wallet, me personally, and as an upcoming CEO I'm about to be, I think Rumble Wallet should have came out, I think, after Rumble Shorts. I think me personally, from a strategical standpoint, because I'm working on my business right now, mastering Rumble. And I was working on it, right? I'm focusing on the people first, the other stuff, important stuff first. Then the money, the monetization models. I think that's the issue with Rumble is they're focusing too much on the monetizational models instead of the product itself. Like the features, the shorts, the discoverability, that stuff should be first. Money should be, Even as a business first product, what's important is the consumer. Always. How are you gonna make people retain and come back? If you can't make people retain and come back, it won't matter if you have a Rumble wallet. It won't matter if you do crypto. Nobody's gonna give a junk. No one cares about crypto. I'm gonna tell you this. Nobody gives a junk about crypto. There's more. They gotta realize that and wake up and smell the coffee, because you gotta see that. And I can't help them. They gotta open that. Her attitude, greatest results, and stats are coming, gonna be awesome. I feel good, man. Like, and I'm building something. Look, I'm facing my fears. Like, look, I'm about to go to a dean. Shoot, this week. I'm about to call a dean this week. You know how scary that is? Because I'm pitching an idea, bro, and I just started like last month. Obviously, I've had some help with mock-ups online, generating some mock-ups, but I'm moving with iteration. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. You really could be great. What's up, Wilkie? What's good? But I don't know. He's streaming. He probably streaming right now. But he's not streaming. No, that's smoking. I'm thinking. Wait, Wilkie is streaming. I just peeped that. Yeah, like, I love Bitcoin. I love that idea, and it could be very monumental if done right. But like, if you prioritize money over the product, you're just gonna rely on money. And this is why I think Rumble's gonna stay in the same spot. If they don't make adjustments, they're gonna stay in the same spot. Number 6. They will never be. They said they want to be number 3. They will never be number 1 or number 2 if they keep neglecting the important things. This is what I said in 2024. I told this a lot of times, and that's why they're gonna stay there until they improve. This is how you be a better product. Jabad, I have knowledge on crypto. Upcoming. Sup again. What's going on, bro? Like, what's up with this chat? You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I love what they're doing. They're trying to do too much, but they should have their focus. My focus when I'm building, buy some Bitcoin. Yeah. Bitcoin, I love Bitcoin. But I will never sell Bitcoin in a product until, look, UBL, you build the model to help players get discovered. Okay, and I could think, oh, now I could do monetization. All right, I have the tools. It's tested well. It's decent. Okay, now I can start thinking about money. All right, how do I do money? Okay, let's focus on these key features. Start the year off with key features. This is how Rumble needs to think. Oh, we're trying to help the streamers. All right, let's make a metric system. Okay. Yeah, let's have this here, discoverability, shorts, okay. And then, all right, Rumble Wallet, okay, let's do that at the end of this year. Then you could be like, boom, go Rumble Wallet, can add crypto in there, boom. That's how Rumble needs to operate. Instead of, let's have the little things first, iterated, tested, efficient for a beta, decently for a beta, then we could start thinking about money, we could start prioritizing, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's have the little things first. What up? I finally caught you live, LOL. Yeah, I go live on YouTube. I decided to go live because it was something. It was cutting my heart because Darmuth. I'm about to start my own company, and I'm thinking about the little things first because that's the first thing that's on my mind. Like, I was talking about, why doesn't Rumble have like a metric that tells you what you can improve on? Because I'm going to have something similar like this. A metric you can improve on. I ain't going to give too much about it because I know people are going to try to steal my ideas. So I'll say this. Have a metric. I was thinking about this. Have a metric where you can see, oh man, have the keywords here and you'll get more viewers, more visibility. You can have, better retention or better engagement with your audience. Have something like this. Have options of this. And then for like the features, you can have a spot where it says upcoming Rumble creators. You have a spot that says You have like a list of a spotlight. You have like 6 creators that's on the rise. I don't know, you, uh, two, I don't know, random, just random. And you just, when you hit a certain limit and you're growing at a fast rate, they put you in the upcoming Rumble list. They put you in that list, and that's how you see. Oh, in your metrics, it will show. Oh, you're in there, and you can show your upcoming. Your stats are improving each video, each stream, and you can go off that, and you can build off that. You can see there's more rewards, and so that's one thing I've said. Like, I think Rumble is too focused on AI and all this stuff, and they're not focusing on simple things first. I think simplicity is better than complexity. What do you call it? Complexity or whatever. That makes life easier. You do the simple things first, then the complicated things later. That's how you attack as a CEO. That's just my opinion. The harder stuff I'm saving till later. The easy stuff I'm doing now. I live with my mom. It's supposed to rise again in the middle of the year. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, I was right. I live with my mom. My dad don't want to help my mom. I know all the curse words. Please don't come in this chat with hate. We're here to love each other, you know, and I like it. I like it. I'm not hating on it. I live with my mom. I guess their way of future proof still not a solution. Some still have issues with support. Exactly. And they're leaving blank things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have loved it if Rumble, you know what? Hot take. Why doesn't Rumble create like a chat box? That low key would have been a game changer. Like, they direct you to the like, you go to the Rumble, they have like a chat box. Like, you know how YouTube, I think YouTube has it, right? Like a chat box, you can go in your thing, you could say, I need help to promote my videos. And you can have like a thing you could choose. I see chat boxes in other platforms. A chat box would kind of low-key be a game changer for support. You'd be like, oh, you call this. You got people that do chat box AI. They hire people for AI chat box. And they can resolve your problems online. Hey, man, you save money. You save costs. It would actually be pretty good, man. It'd be pretty good. There's a lot of stuff I see. User complexity. Yeah. Complexity. Yeah. I forget how to say it, but you got to make stuff easier and then the harder stuff later on. That's like, I just started business too. Like, I just started learning about business, and I understand that. I understand the consumer and aka the user is more important than just the business, and their business first. Yeah, money's important. Money's time. Money is how you spend your resources on like features and stuff. That's very important. But if you don't make features that stand out from the rest, how do you expect to stay relevant for that long? They'll stay relevant for politics, but they won't stay relevant for other areas. And you don't want to be just known as a politician place. I'm saying this with love, Rumble really could take Kick's place and Twitch's place if they literally did the stuff that I mentioned in this live stream. No streaming platform has what I just mentioned. I don't think any of them do. Because I've been on every single site. A spotlight showing both the small and big? I don't think any has. Yeah, they recommend channels, but they don't have a thing where they have a spot specifically for both. That literally could change the dynamic of streaming. This is why I get irritated, because I see platforms could really take over, but they say, no, let's add this money feature. It's like, bro, you could literally have that and change the game. At this point, bro, I'm at the point where I say, bro, let me start a platform at this point, man. Like, these dudes not seeing what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it like the weaknesses. Shorts are something planned for. What short mean with little? Yeah, there's no discoverability. There's no discoverability. That's what I'm saying. Like, make some type of... What's the purpose of AI if you don't make discoverability? They're so worried about a money some money, and money's important. Money's not, it's not that it's not important. But that's where I think Chris is failing right now. Like, the market is open right now. What's up? What's up, non Delini? You know what I'm saying? Non-Dulini. So I would say that. They ain't pass kick, bro. Don't get me started on that mess. I read that article, MR. I read that article. They ain't never pass kick, bro. They pass kick, but they'll never pass Twitch or YouTube. They will always be number 3. And that's their problem. They settling too much. I'll show you what I mean. They too happy. No one was talking to you. UB, what's up? At a dramatic rate? Yes. It is. It's the money grabs. Bro, I don't blame him. I don't blame him, man. Oh my gosh. Why y'all hating on each other? I don't know. We are loving chat, man. We loving chat. Complexity. Just spelling how it sounds. It could be one of those tricky. It is, bro. Yeah, bro. It's passing kick, man. Where? Cause I'll never hear nobody saying, bro, it has them at 7. But they're happy with that. That's the problem. But that's my problem. I would never settle to be number 7. I would settle to be number 2. That's how I'm a competitive person. I don't know. That's just me. I wouldn't be happy with that. Like, I wouldn't be. And he just throwing money. He needs to learn, bro. Throwing money is great. But they still got to improve. You got to improve. I'm about to do, like, I'm not going to lie, Darmove. I'll say this. Starting a company is hard. I'll admit it. It's hard to do something that's completely never been done with no example, right? But if you're going to consider yourself to be a YouTube killer, you gotta use features like I'm giving you, or you're giving them, or out of the box ways to create discoverability to win the battle. You're not winning the battle. You're still number 7. YouTube, Twitch is number 1. And it always will be number 1 until Rumble figures a way to find discoverability. That's the only thing lacking in this streaming space. No platform besides TikTok has a way to discover creators. If Rumble finds a way to make vertical streams like YouTube does, they will take the market. But they don't want to. I don't think they want to. Clearly not. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that. And if they did, it would show. It will eventually end. Yeah. But it will eventually end. Yeah, exactly. They got to pick up the pace. Come on, Rumble. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. You can't be playing around. Be giving ideas. Write it down on your notepad right now. You need to. Makes no sense. Why are you talking to him? You're making a bad choice. I have to go. Why y'all arguing in the chat, man? Y'all kill me with this, bro. Yeah, the crypto thing. Yeah, they need to stop relying on crypto. This is why I said the Tether deal didn't make sense to me. It never made sense to me. And it still won't make sense to me. I would have signed with BTC, with Bitcoin, or something else. Like, why would I sign with Tether? Rumble was so good. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Rumble was so good 3 years ago. I don't care what the market was now. 3 years ago was a lot better. Everybody was here. Bro, now it's like a dead man zone. Like you, bro, the chance you get like 30 viewers is like a rarity nowadays on Rumble. Like I be, bro, Darmove. Tell me how on YouTube I be averaging 15 a night. 15 a night. Twitch I be averaging like 8. That's how I knew something was wrong. That's how I knew Rumble was like, they got to be better with their discoverability, because I see people that just make copyrighted content and they be having hundreds of viewers. But dudes that actually make good content, good commentaries, they might get 10 people. I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something going wrong if that's the case. The algorithm got to be better if that's the case. The same people get the same amount. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Exactly. You can't even act. On Twitch, you can act. What's up? What's up, Logical Raven? I swear, everybody coming out. Yo, everybody's coming out of retirement. Yo, like, Darwood, I ain't gonna lie to you. Today was, I'm not gonna lie, I said this stream, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, I would laugh. Like, Darwood, put money on this. But if I get featured today, I will laugh. I will laugh. I'll be like, but you couldn't do this in the past when I made videos. I will straight up tell them that. That would be funny, man. That would be funny. I would actually kind of, I would laugh. Unless you get editor's pick. That'd be crazy. But yeah, you never know. This is like the best stream I've had in a long time. I'm not going to lie to you. Like I would say even a year. The last stream I had was in the summer. Bro, all the streams, nobody comes to my streams. It's either 3 people or 0. But I think it's because I'm talking about Rumble. If I wasn't talking about Rumble, these other people wouldn't show. Like, I know Raven would show up because I've seen him in my other streams. I know Colton would show up. But besides those few people, and maybe Rippers, most of the people don't show up unless I'm talking about Rumble or I'm talking about something else. Like, they usually never show up. Like, they'll show up once in a while. But I've been on YouTube, so I understand. What's up, Ray Yan Hatami? Can we please stop arguing? I'm not trying to argue. I'm not trying to do that stuff. Sorry, man. Not you. Not you. Yeah, not you. I'm talking about some people. Some people. I'm talking about some people. I'm not saying you. Because I know I don't stream on here, so I understand that point. But when I do stream, why I gotta stand up? I gotta stand up. You don't gonna tell me what to do? Don't do it, bro. Cuz, please. But yeah, like, I guarantee you, man, like, and I still make videos. I still make streams. Like, I'm gonna be honest, and I told Darmuth, I told him in his streams, I've been so busy building my empire that I want to build. That's why I said I'm trying to partner with the school. I'm trying to learn how to code because I'm trying to do stuff like that. Like, I don't have time to stream anymore like I used to because y'all know I'm growing up, bro. Your boy's about to be 25. Like, I can't really be wasting time on live streaming all day. I gotta actually get my life together. Like, so that's part of the reason I'm not streaming like I used to when I was 21. I was streaming every day. But it's like now I'm like, bro, I gotta get my life together. I gotta get that bag up, my bread up. I gotta change my situation. That's part of the reason I'm not streaming like I used to. Like, I used to stream every single day, like every day for like 6 months. Stopped by a few times, time to feed the fever. It's good. That's why I asked about from what they've used precisely. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and I try not to. This stream is one of those streams I'm not trying to talk bad about Rumble, but I'm gonna keep it real. Because I think they really could take the market. I've been seeing some good stuff. It's just they kind of ruin it to themselves. Please just do it. I recommend not to do it. You can't stream. You cannot stream. No, I'm gonna stream. And you gonna come in over that energy? You know what? You done. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Goodbye. I'm sorry about that Rumble chat. My YouTube chat is wilding right now. Getting to be old. Yeah, I'm about to be 25, man. I can't be playing these games I used to. This is like it's a hitter, it's a pressure year for me. I'm in school. I went back to school. Like, it's that bad. I had to go back to school. Cause I was like, why should I be streaming all day? And then I got to a point where I said, like, enough is enough. And I had to go back. Eventually, I told myself I'm probably going to get a job, like a job to do while I'm going like 4 times a week to school. Next semester, I'm probably going to take three classes instead of 2. I'm going to up everything. I'm trying to graduate. I'm trying to better my life. So probably next semester, if I am working, if my product or project does well, I'm probably never going to stream again. Probably never again. Like, you might see me like maybe promoting my products. That's the only time you're going to see me streaming. But since I'm becoming somewhat of a full stack developer, this is why I'm talking about it. My eyes are starting to open about how platforms operate. So I'm starting to see a lot of different things. Yeah, I can't. I don't have time to fool around no more. Like, I gotta focus on my goals. Like I said, man, like, shoot, you might see me with a wifey the next time I stream again. That's how bad it might be. You're like, UBL got a wife now? Yup, that's what you're gonna see me on. Probably by the next time you see me. I went 2 months for not streaming. Like, randomly, I show back up on Rumble like every 2 to 3 months. But it depends, though. You might see a wifey, you might see a girl next to me. You don't know. That's how unpredictable when I come back on Rumble it is. But on YouTube, I'm probably on YouTube to talk to people. Like, primarily. Like, the money aspect, I can leave that. Have fun if you all we do on the game side once a year. Yeah, man, I may never come back again. I might be gone for 12 months. Shoot, I'm gonna be busy. The next like what? Cause I have school till April. Then I gotta take school in like March in the summer. I might not be back to school till like I might not be in doing Rumble videos. You might not see me. I was debating maybe gaming if I feel like it, but that's once I get like a gaming computer or something. I don't know. But yeah, like, I'm not gonna be back. I know you did. I saw it. Saw what? I don't really use YouTube. More invested in my fellow creators on Rumble. I mean, follow my YouTube. YouTube is not that bad, bro. I be telling people it's not that bad. I actually met some good people on YouTube. Like, I actually felt like I met a family on YouTube. Like, I'm not saying y'all not cool, but like, I actually met people that like rock with me and rock with me for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Twitch too. That's all I ever wanted. Like, just a community that like rocks with me for me. Like, not, oh, I could use you to get my clout off you and then just walk away. Like here, that happened to me like 3 or 4 times. Like, they got clout off me and then stopped messing with me completely. I'm like, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But not everybody. I know Raven, you've been here since when I was going through. You know what? Shout out to you, Raven. You were here when I was going through my bad moments. I think Darmuth too. Everybody else, like, I ain't never look. Recon was another one. Cage was another one. Outside of that, like, I feel like most rippers too. The bigger creators only bless. I ain't never see the other creators, man. Like they left. They left, bro. They left. They left me to dry. They got their numbers from me and then just dipped. And it's crazy because I'm like, this is what I learned as a content creator. This is what I've learned. I don't promote channels unless they promote my or unless they deserve promotion. If they're rude, take me to leave me to dry. Nah. Slice and dice, bro. Slice and dice. That's what I saw. My largest current right here on Rumble. You were in a rough patch. Yeah, I was in a rough patch because people just left me. People were like, even this year, I got done wrong for being good. Like literally, it was crazy. And I asked myself, I'm like, was my content bad? That bad that people just started leaving me completely and just watch. And I was gaming. There was times I was gaming. I had like Davey coming to my channel. I had you coming to my channel. I know Darmuth was here. But besides those few people that I mentioned in names, I ain't see them. You're real, man. I know you're real. A lot of people just left. And this is how you learn. You're gonna learn who people are when your moments hit. When you're up, people are gonna support you. This is my motivational that I've learned. When you're up, people are gonna support you. But when you're down and going through the struggles and feeling sad, are they gonna stay around? This is when you know people are real or not. When you have an erratic moment where you get mad and get upset at them, are they gonna stay around or are they gonna run away or they're gonna blame you for their problems? This is when you know people are who they are. And this is how people show you who they are. And when I saw that, my eyes started to open about content creators. This happened to me 2 times. I've been knew about the content game, how people really are with content. They're there to get their numbers. Some people are there to get their numbers and leave. And you gotta be aware because people really could do that to you. And you gotta be very careful. I give this advice to my group because I didn't know that and I got left in high and dry. And it's crazy. This just happens. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Don't stress it. Put yourself first. Focus on your purpose and X out the. No, I'm just giving advice. I'm talking about my people. I am focused on my purpose. I already know I'm focused on my purpose. I'm just saying, like, you got to be very mindful of who you collaborate with. That's all I'm saying. Because I didn't know that at the time. And, bro, I put myself in a bad spot. I'm focused on my purpose. I've been focused on my purpose for, like, months. I'm almost done. I'm nervous, too, like, Zay. I'm nervous to do it. Like, that junk is crazy. Because in my campus, ain't nobody's pitched this idea. Like, ain't nobody pitched an idea to the people. And then I've heard in the past, like I said, maybe I could do something in this campus, and they told me they already have intramural and all this stuff. And I was like, bro, intramural, like I got told that too. But yeah, like Zay, like my biggest inspiration is my bro, cause my bro. Well, at the same time, I never had really people like. I've learned. I never really had people tell me your potential is endless until I started to realize, bro. You sometimes got to do what's best for you. I stopped watching. I mean, you got a good community though. I've seen your stuff. Keep doing your thing, Raven. I've been watching your streams. You do a good job. Like I've been watching Raven streams. I watch Dark. You know what's crazy? Darmuth has grown a lot. He got like 1K now. I thought to myself, if I would have continued streaming, I'd be at 1K. But I have 1K on YouTube. I think honestly, I'm happy with where I'm at. And Zay, I think you told me to start making videos. I was thinking about recording people. I'm facing my fears this year. Like, I'm gonna start talking to like interviewing people based off of anything. What's your experience on this place? What you think? Good for you, yeah. And it's nerve wracking, Zay. It's nerve wracking. The Dean thing, bro. I'm about to call him, but I'm gonna do that on Monday or Tuesday. But like, a lot of people won't do this because I'm not, or actually no, email them. It's gonna be tough because a lot of people are gonna be like scared because a lot of people don't push a lot of stuff. They're afraid. I haven't seen people make changes to this campus, and like I said, this area is dead. I want to bring life to it because it's dead. That's why I be telling like, you gotta find a way to build something. And I'm like, and this, you know what crazy in my mind? People make excuses for their situations. Like, I hear people complain about the economy, how it sucks, how it's garbage, how it's this on the internet. But I'll be like saying to myself, we got live streaming on Rumble. We've got where you can get paid whatever you want. We've got Chat GBT. We've got live streaming on TikTok to make a little bit of cash. We got Uber Eats if you can drive a car. They just complain about stuff too much to the point where they let it override them instead of let me figure out what I can do. And it's crazy. It's crazy. You're trying to be the next Zuckerberg. It's sports related, but I don't want to tell too much. It's sports related, but I want to do it locally. I want to do it at my school because I want to bring life to this school because I want to bring life to the area because it's dead. There's no life in this area. All you just pass by it and leave and go to like, you got to go to Miami. You got to go to Jacksonville. You got to go to Orlando to get some action. In my area, there's nothing here. And I said, bro, why don't I do it here? No, there's no life in this area. And I want to bring that here. I want to give people opportunities that I didn't get in sports. That's the purpose of what I'm building. And is going to require around tech. This is why I'm studying what I'm studying, but it's going to benefit me for this. It's going to benefit me for my future. And I thought about that. You know, it's crazy. We don't have that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's nerve-wracking. Yeah, because I'm going to a dean. A lot of people won't do that. Yo, and Zay, you about the same age. I'm about to hit 25. For most 25-year-olds, they won't do this. They won't go to the dean and try to bring an ID. I said junkie. Man, if I lose, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at that point. Man, when you grow to that point, It's crazy. Any chance we see the one, I ain't doing no 1v1 with that dude. I'm locked in. I'm gonna play 1v1s with other people, maybe on my channel. Not him though. I don't wanna play him. I don't mess with him. We that relationship is done. Dang Unc. Yeah, I'm about to be 25. I'm 24 this year. I'm about to be 25 is not, yeah, I'm about to be 25. 25 is midlife crisis, but I'm handling my decision. I'm admit 23, I didn't do so bad. 21 to 24, I've been pretty good. Like I was streaming, I was always grinding. I think I was working from 21 to 23. So technically, I only had one bad year in my 20s. I never, well, yeah, even at 20, I was working. So, yeah, technically, I really wasn't, I didn't have a bad 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had a great year. Uh, appreciate you coming to watch, my man. Yeah, no problem, man. I don't mind watching you. You do a good job. You make good content. I'm gonna support people that care about me, show love to me, show support to me, care about me, wish the best for me. You know what I'm saying? Is your 40? Nah, 20 in your 20s is 25, bro. It's 25. In your 40s, well, yeah, I was saying 40 overall is 40s. But like you're more judged at 25 though. You're like 22. So it's a sweet spot. But like 25, women are gonna judge you harshly. Men are gonna judge you harshly. Bro, I've already been getting this expectation since I've been 19 to be this great dude. Since I've been 19, no, since I was 12 years old. Like I've been had high expectations since I was 12. Like that's how people be talking about. I was a spoiled kid. I was this, bro. As the youngest child, I had the most pressure, man. I was expected to be better than both my bros at basketball. I was expected to be doing better than them. Even when I got into my that's why they holding me such a high standard now. I'm telling you this. And people like seeing this a blessing, yeah. I'm telling you this. I notice people be saying that and it's not even true. I'm telling you this. I know it. Nah, youngest has no. That's not true. We do have every one of them have pressure. Your 20s, but I get the pressure thing. Yeah, 20s is just to figuring out. Yeah, the oldest has the pressure to take care of the youngest, but the youngest has the pressure to override what the oldest, and the middle couldn't do. Every one of them has the middle is ignored. The youngest is the one that's expected to be the best. Believe it or not, that junk is great, but it's also bad. Because with me and my family, I was expected to be the greatest. That's why I'm holding this high standard that I'm supposed. Bro, I be getting. It's not even just in the household. In real life, I get held to such a high standard because I'm quiet. So I get held to this standard that I'm supposed to be perfect. And that's the thing I don't like. I don't like that part. I'm supposed to be naturally competent because I'm just quiet and just a hard worker. That part I don't like. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that junk's crazy. And like as a chosen dude, you don't get much praise. Good luck. I didn't get that much praise. I know that for sure. I never did. Except from like strangers online. That's it. I never really got that much praise. I had to grind on my own. I ain't have nobody telling me, cheering me on, like, yeah, you gonna be the greatest. Except my fan base. That's it. I ain't have nobody in person tell me that. No. Shoot, if I were to tell them I'm about to build this, I'm gonna get told, why you starting a business? Oh, why are you doing this? I'm telling you this. I'm at that stage where I don't want to, but I've learned not to care. But that's what I be telling people. People be thinking they know what I be going through. They don't know what I be going through. They don't. They don't be knowing. They assume, oh, I make money on Rumble, so I be having a great time, or I make money off social media. So, bro, I be getting hate too. I be getting hate. I be going through some junk. I went through some junk. People try to admire me. I get random. I'm low key the other day, yesterday, and it hit me yesterday because I was like, my first time in my life, and it just made me think like, I almost in my mind, I don't want to cry for the kids, but like, I thought the first time in my life, bro, I'm a role model, a freaking role model, cause like, I never felt that way, cause ninjas never treated me like that. They treated me like I was evil, or I wasn't that good. And then I saw, like, I helped 2 kids develop into better players in less than 8 months. And I saw to myself, man, I think I had the culture to be a good leader. But I never saw that because people made it seem like I was fourth fiddle or just not going to be number one ever. And I'm like, dang, I actually am a leader. I was wrong this whole time. And I think this year was kind of, I'm realizing this. I'm like, I was afraid of this stupid junk. Like, I'm afraid of this. And like, I can conquer it. It's just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ever have the moments like, you just start to think, like, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Taking things to your heart, where your family's too hard on you. Not like the only reason they're not so hard right now is because I'm in school. But if I was not working, they'll be like, you're not working a job. You're not doing this. It's just like, and then when I was working a job, they're saying I'm not going to school. So they're mad about that. And I'm like, I was like, bro, I was like, really? It's like, and then I'm expected to be, and then like, even if, it's like, you got to remember, I come, like, Zay and my family is different. I come from a Hispanic family. They expect you to go to school, expect you to get an education. They don't believe in all that start your own business crap. They don't believe in that. Unless they get money in return. That's the only thing, that's all they care about. I'm keeping it real. Black and Hispanic families, they expect you to get a job, go get a degree, or like, yes, some of them started their own businesses, but I don't think anybody in my family has ever had a business that was globally well known. Yeah, it was sold on like Amazon and stuff, but globally. I don't think anybody in the family has. Because I would have known about it. But it's crazy to think about. And it's wild. It's wild. You taking things. I'm just saying my opinion. Can I not speak how I feel? I'm just saying, like, I'm happy. I'm thinking about good stuff too. Yeah, I'm feeling the pressure. That's why I'm working too. Exactly, at 22 years old, and that's not normal. I'm telling you this. That should tell you a lot about the world, and that should tell you about how you get treated as a chosen one. You get treated differently. As someone that's set apart from the world, you get treated differently. Like a dude that's not believe, and I'm not saying chosen one in terms of better, but people that are worship and serve the Lord, you get treated way different. I'm telling you this. Get treated differently. You don't fit in. People won't like you just for being yourself and smiling. I got a lot of junk for that growing up, smiling. You can't you gotta be strong every 5 minutes. Even though you could be about to crumble and about to cry. Like, only time I've cried in my life is when my dogs passed away. Like, I be going through it. Like, I almost, bro, I got bullied in school throughout my life for being myself, not even bothering no one, just chilling. Then people try to use me because I was getting popular on the team, try to be cool with me because of that. You start to see through stuff. And I've started to see through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff had that. I'm sorry, my family's, but it's yours is poison. I feel that. I'm sorry. Nah, you're good. You're good. It's just like it's not anything against you. It's just like I came from a Hispanic family. Yeah, they believe in me at some points, but it's like some points I want to tell them about my business, but if I were to tell them, they're not gonna listen. They're gonna say some junk like, "Why don't you try something else?" Or, I was building this website, and I was saying this is just a just to see what they would say, because it's not my actual thing. It was on Figma. I had my real one on another website. But I was just showing to see what they said, and they're saying like, "Why does it have to be about basketball? Why can't it be something else?" Instead of, it's a good website. I like it. No, it was, why is it about basketball? That's when I got mad, and I was like, really? You could have just said like, it was a great website. It could improve. No, they'll say some junk like that, and I'm like, I've learned, parents won't understand what goals you're going for, especially if God said it for you. So I've learned you got to accept it. Your family is never going to understand you unless you make money. That's just how it is. Sadly, that's how families are. This is why you see these YouTubers, their families never believe in them, because it's not until they make a bunch of money that's when they start believing in it. They like proof more than they like talk. It's crazy. You should really love somebody, you know. You should love somebody for what they have, but that's how families are. Sadly, I was bullied second, third grade, fourth grade, fifth. I was bullied half of my life, most of my life, since high school, for no reason too, for smiling and being happy. That's why I'm like this. They're the same. Why I tell them never tell. I don't tell them nothing. It was just to show an example. That wasn't my real website. They don't know what I'm building. They have no idea. All they know is I'm going to school, and I am going to school. That's it. That's all they got to know. They're not gonna know about my partnership. I'm gonna keep that to myself. You know why? Because they're gonna try to discredit what you do. That's what people do. They discredit what you do and what you build for other people and make you feel bad. And that's the world we live in. It's crazy though. It's crazy. They got spoiled. I got expectations, but it worked out for me. Quiet means school. Yeah, I feel that. It worked. Every family is different though, my man. Yeah. Every family is different. You talking about me? No, the guy in the chat said I'm different. I said my family's the same. Some family, bro. Bro. I was taught to be strong every 5 minutes, and I was crazy. That's how I grew up. I got screamed at when I got screamed at when I made a mistake sometimes. That's how I learned. I didn't have no person telling me, yeah, man, like, you're going to be the greatest entrepreneur. No, I ain't hear that. You know what, actually, my grandfather said that. That's it. That's like the only person. Ain't nobody else tell me that. Everybody tells me, oh, I'm going to get a good job and work somewhere. That's all I hear. I don't hear that, oh, I'm going to be at the top. No, junk, no. Because they're afraid to tell me that. I don't know, because they're afraid. Look, I'm going to tell you something that y'all don't want to hear. You know why? The reason why they don't want to tell you that you're going to be great sometimes? Your families are jealous, low key. Especially if you're from God. They're jealous, low key might be better than them. Some of them. Not all of them. Not all of them, though. That's why they won't tell you that. That's why I be telling y'all. Be telling y'all at the bottom of my heart. I know it. Your brothers, I did too. My brothers weren't jerks. Those are my brothers. It's my parents were like, they're loving, but at the same time, it's like I never really got like I never really had people say, "Oh, I just got held to this crazy standard." Like, bro, like even in my own like bro, I mean, give an example. I growing up, cause I used to, I'm gonna admit, I was a little bit of a bad kid. But I used to question my parents why, and I used to get beat for it. That's how I grew up. I got beat for that. That's just how I was. I always want to know why certain things are. I'm a naturally curious person. And whenever I asked a person why, they'd have an attitude with me. Not just not parents, but people would have an attitude with me. Like I just wanted to know why, and they would have some attitude, like instead of just like, you know, cooling it on it, right? And I had to accept it. You know, people are who they are. They show you who they are, really are, in the bad moments, and it's crazy. And it's wild. And like I'm a believer it or not, I'm a very quiet dude. And like they be asking me questions. It's why, and they be saying, why don't I want to go? Why I want to go on vacation and not go to my family's where my mom's from? The reason why I don't want to do that is because they're gonna ask me questions if I got a girl or not, and I just get tired of hearing that. I like to keep my life to my private to myself because I know they're gonna be watching me. This is why I deleted Instagram Tuesday because they're gonna be watching me. They follow my bro, so they're gonna be watching me. I know they're gonna be trying to say, "Can I have your Instagram in Spanish?" I'm like, "Junk, no, I don't got Instagram." That's what I'm gonna say. I don't got it. So I already know. I just don't trust people. I don't trust what people like say. Cause all they do is talk, 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 yap, 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 and then try to say some junk, and it's crazy. And I know it. I know it. You know what I'm saying? I know it. How do you know that? Not even family, yeah. Oh, you saying not even family? Talk about they're not family? I haven't seen you in a hard. What's up, Zach? What's up, Master Rumble? Yeah, like people just come like it's sad, bro. I grew up in like I'm not to say I had a bad parents. They gave me a roof over my head. They took care of me. They feed me. They still feed me, take care of me. That's not the problem. It's like I never really had people. I have no damn reassurance. Chunk no. When I question life sometimes, it's just like, oh, I'm ungrateful or this and that. Are you grateful? It's just like I never like when I be going through it. The only people that reassure me is Zay, Phil, Flo. They might be the only people in my life that actually like reassure me, yo, UBL, everything's gonna be good. That's it. I ain't have nobody really reassure me that life's gonna be great. Shunk no. I ain't never heard that. I wish I would, you know what I wish I would have got taught? Life as a man is hard. That's what I wish I would have heard as a kid. That's what I'm gonna teach my kid. Instead of the whole, yeah, man, just do what you need to do and everything will be great. I'd rather would have heard that than lies. Straight lies. That's it. I would have rather heard that. I'd have been hurt. I'd be like, okay, cool. Zach, howdy. Hope you've been good, man. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a minute, but yeah, not to say they're abusive, because they're not abusive. It's just wish I could have gotten like tips, how the dating scene is, this and that, like that type of stuff. Yeah, they say to choose the right partner, but like tips on actually that type of stuff. My bros gave me that advice. I'll be honest, I feel like my bros helped me navigate life in the modern era a little bit better. because they understand what I be going through. I think they're like the only few people that actually do. At least one of my bros, he do, because he actually asked me, "Oh, how you been? Everything good, man?" You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I want just like someone to listen. I could vent to and talk, and they listen. That's it. That's all it is. Sometimes. That's how I was. That's how I was last year. That's it. Just someone that could listen and actually, and I'm not solving their problems. They can help me help each other. That's all I ask for sometimes. Not to be a problem fixer. And that's it. And life could be great. You need to at least have a stable income. To get a girl, I'm not worried about getting a girl right now. Honestly, I'm focused on getting my bag right now. You can get a girl without having that much money, but you just got to be ambitious. A lot of people just don't do it right. They be trying to put all their focus and their eggs in one basket for a woman. I would never do that. Like, I would say, bro, build your purpose. And if a girl comes around, she comes around. That's how I live my life. Like, I'm willing to meet new people, not because, oh, women are supposed to be like an addition to your life. Not supposed to be like a hobby, something you're doing. I thought you said you might be married in the next 12 to 24, 48 months. I'm just trolling. I was trolling. I don't know. My life's been that unpredictable, bro. I never saw myself going back to school. And I never saw myself trying to pitch ideas too. So, I mean, you never know. At this point, it wouldn't surprise me. Like I said, this year I'm more open to dating than I was in my previous years. Like, I wasn't that open to it. Like this year I'm kind of a little bit more open. But I'm probably gonna head out because I think food is here. So I'm definitely gonna head out, y'all. Stay blessed, stay peaceful, and keep being yourself. And that's dream. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. If you have any more questions with me, you can ask me later. But love y'all. Peace.